Hey guys, Skyfox here. Long time no see, I know, but before I get off with the video and get off with playing, just gonna give you a big spoiler warning. This is gonna contain a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, like you know, a lot of the story. I'm gonna go strictly to the story, and you know, that's just pretty much how I'm gonna do it. I'm recording on a PS4. I completed Red Dead Redemption 2 before on my Xbox One, and I believe I went through all the nooks and crannies of it, you know, stayed in camp and looked at a lot of things, listened. But you know, let's get on, because you know I already gave you a spoiler warning, and you know in the title I'm gonna put spoiler warning, because you know I don't want somebody to come in the comments being like, oh, well you didn't say anything, you just came in and you know just started it right off. Well, you know what, I don't really care. Because that's not my problem. It's not my problem if you don't listen. But anyways, alright, well, where is my horse? Oh, okay. Why, hello.
Okay, fella.
Yes, I'm riding a sheriff horse.
Yeah.
But let's go to Dutch, because he wants me to go see Sheriff Gray. And yes, I'm in Chapter 3 already. If you didn't already know that, I'm not too sure if you have or if you have not.
How you doing, boy?
But, you know. Just earlier I was playing Mortal Kombat 11 and well,
You all right there,
level
boy?
69. I know it's funny, but level 69, and he was using Jax. You know, you're gonna expect him not to spam, right? Like you're gonna expect him to have like this huge combo that does tons of damage. No, he just spams. All he does is legit just square, triangle, and then like I think it's square plus X. It's some type of like grab that he does.
Easy, boy.
It's just so weird for some reason. Like, and it was so infuriating too, because I'll be playing Shao Kahn and I'll actually get like my combo all off, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know anything but L2."
Hey, mister. You give me some money?
Oh yes, I certainly will. Here you go. I may not have much, but you can have this.
Well, thank you. Say, where you from?
Around.
Ain't from around here. If that was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Grays moved here, a bunch of no-good white trash. And they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so that's just a vet that does not agree with, you know. I mean, that's normal. You're gonna encounter it because the years.
Blood in the streets of Valentine. Read all about it.
I don't care. Anyways. Pretty much that's just expected. Before I go on ahead start the mission, I know I say a lot of things, but if I get cut off, like if I'm speaking and then like the video ends, that's because I already ran out of time, and you know I'm not keeping track on time. I'm not too good with that, and right now I'd be recording another Rainbow Six Siege video, but sadly my PC started to have RAM problems, so I had to go and buy RAM, and I put it in, and I found out I put it in the wrong way, and I haven't turned it on since because I went and fixed it, and it seemed to work fine, but I know it does damage to the motherboard. Anyways, let's get on with the mission.
Of course, of course. Oh, and here is my dear friend, Arthur Callahan. Boy is a hunter. Boy is a killer. Arthur, you've met but not been introduced to Mr. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sheriff Gray.
Well, how are you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
Tough business you boys had.
We did?
Well, there's no need to pretend with me, sir. Life can be tough.
So it can.
And no man owes another anything.
No, sir.
But still, I feel you were hard done by. Losing your employment like that. But still, Here in Rhodes, we have work enough for honest men.
Oh, that's some strong stuff. Still, don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
I told you we was moving up in this world. Deputies.
You have finally lost your mind.
Amongst these drunkards, hillbillies, and slavers? Good honest thieves like us. We're bound to be moralizers in a place like this. Oh, Sheriff Gray, you are back.
Now listen, sir. There is shine in them woods, though, and it is costing this county its good name and the state a whole lot of income. You boys wouldn't mind rooting it out. Maybe we'll make you permanent. I gotta sit me down a second.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all. You are in safe hands now. And people waste time with the temperance movement. Liquor never dulled a good man's senses. Arthur, you ride with the deputy. Bill and I will follow.
Climb on up. Let's go.
He was drunk off his high horse.
Archibald?
How are you?
Pretty good.
And your friend is behaving himself?
Oh, yes. I think he's learned his lesson.
Congratulations on becoming a temporarily deputized citizen of Scarlet Meadows County. Most towns just get bounty hunters to do their dirty work these days, but Sheriff Gray believes the law should keep the law. Now, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, there's a chain of command here.
There is?
Dang straight there is. This is a dangerous business, but follow my lead and you'll be just fine.
Sure. Hey! Archibald wants to remind us he's in charge here.
Of course.
Who else would be?
You were a big help with them Anderson boys, and I put in a very good word with the sheriff on your behalf.
We appreciate that.
We rounded up the others soon after. I'm pushing for the rope myself, but that's by the by.
So, these moonshiners.
Not just any moonshiners, Braithwaites. I told you about the Braithwaites.
Pretty sure you did.
Old Cotton family had a fortune at one point until, well, a few changes in the labor laws. Now they're dealing in moonshine. We found their stills hidden all over Lemoyne. Quick as we destroy one, another one pops up. You could call it a pitiful fall from grace, if they had any grace to start with.
I have no time for tax dodgers.
Not to mention the fact that Catherine Braithwaite has a rather expensive interest in thoroughbred horses to maintain.
But I heard something about it being gold these families were fighting over.
Well, that's the rumor. But the Grays and the Braithwaites think the others stole a fortune from them. But it happened so long ago, I don't know for sure if it's true.
Must be tough being rich, huh?
So I imagine.
I'm gonna-
That rather suits you, Mr. W.
Yes, I thought so too.
Does it feel good to be back at it? Serving your country?
I wouldn't go that far.
I know what he's talking about. Anyways, like I was gonna say,
Whoa!
or I was
Hold
not.
up. You see that wagon?
I'm gonna get a lasso and like drag somebody onto that bridge. But I love my honor, so.
Dear me, that don't look good. Oh.
I swear they got.
Come on,
Ain't it
mister.
obvious?
Could try washing once
Keep
in a
your
while.
eyes open.
Oh, that don't look good. Well, is that not obvious? Oh, oh, oh.
No.
Oh, I'm gonna
must
get
have happened
demonetized.
recently.
Even though I don't even have ads or get money from YouTube, which I'm fine with,
Hey,
you know.
come have a look at this.
A
Look,
poor mutilated
suit
body.
and tie, one
Well, not
bullet
necessarily
clean
mutilated.
through the forehead.
Bleh, can't
Well,
speak.
my money says this
My
is
mind
the
pulled a Grizzy.
handiwork of a gang called
It had a
the
stroke.
Lemoyne Raiders.
Yeah, I've run into them.
Let's see if we've got any identification. Okay. We should get going. I'll send someone over here later
And
to
you're
clean
just gonna
this
push
up.
me. You know, if this game allowed me to, I'd go and I'd put a bullet into some people at camp because I really hate them. What in... Oh, it wants me to drive. Okay, I'm kind of stupid. What?
Let's go. There's nothing more we can do here. Would you mind taking the reins? I want to have a look at these papers.
European style.
I'll
Okay.
direct you. Okay. Frederick Mitchell, Lemoyne State Legislator. Poor feller. Yes, this certainly smacks of the Raiders to me. Bunch of ex-Army Free Staters without an ounce of respect for the law. That's 7 government officials they've murdered this year alone. Go right at the crossroads.
Yep. Not the nicest fellas in my experience.
Hey, not so fast! Oh, and I know the Braithwaites are in business with them. No shame. They're right again here. Trash begets trash, my Uncle Reginald used to say. He had a few stories, let me tell you. Town preacher and town sheriff. Could drink a sailor under the table before breakfast. He had one tiny hand, like a child's, on the end of a grown man's arm. But anyway, this tells you what kind of people the Braithwaites are. Selling moonshine to murderers. I tell folks don't even speak to them. Don't even look them in the eye.
I'm sure I wouldn't.
Here we are. So what was I saying?
Something about the Braithwaites, I think.
Even saying that word makes me sick.
Uh,
Now, anyone we find here, we bring in alive, understood?
but what if I want to
Round
shoot him
them
in the
up And
face?
take this operation down for good.
But,
Let's see what we're
fine.
dealing with.
If I knew how to edit, this would cue sneak music, but I'm not that good.
See? See? What did I tell you, boys? What did I say? I said this place was crawling with vermin, and we just found ourselves the rat's nest par excellence, as they say in Paris. My aunt, she went to Paris back in
How will
'78.
I handle this?
Well, the way I see
Actually, let my friend here decide. He doesn't have your fine way with words, but he is definitely the man for the job.
Let's split up. Arthur and Bill, me and Archibald. You boys want right or left?
I'll take a
We'll
left.
take the left.
Let's stop these filthy, degenerate tax dodgers.
Alright, so I go with Bill.
A fine idea.
I think I should, like, throw a knife into somebody, but, you
Remember
know.
what he said. We need them alive.
Okay,
Let's
Bill.
just knock them out and tie them up.
Got it. Deputy Williamson.
See one by the bridge over there?
Think you take this one, Bill.
With pleasure.
I like Bill in Red Dead Redemption 2, but whenever it comes to Red Dead Redemption 1, no. Okay, Bill. Okay, remind me not to get back. Bleh. Remind me not to get on your back. My brain's having another stroke. Great. Remind me not to get on your bad side. All right, well, come on, Bill. What are you doing?
Come here.
Moonshine for days, that's for sure. Oh, that's a Lancaster. For a second I thought it was those Nightwalker people, I think they're
Last
called.
one, get him to the wagon.
Okay, I'll do that. But I'm gonna slit his throat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm kidding. I'm not going to. So yeah. I mean, I'm probably just gonna do like a few missions per video. I mean, I don't know. Yeet. Now, hard time. Nothing to see here, officer. We're doing nothing wrong at all. Kidding. I'm a deputy. I know this. Well, temporary deputy. But, you know, I'm gonna do like I'm not gonna keep this as like a full thing. Like, you know, it's just whenever I get finished with the story mode, I'm gonna like pretty much like, you know, whenever I get done with epilogue 2, I'm gonna go on ahead and get done with fully going and you know, just gonna like screw around with John Marston. Okay.
I think that's it.
Well, what do we do now?
Put a bullet in their head.
You better destroy all this.
But
Any of your
but
boys can handle explosives?
Sure. Anyone but him.
So, you're real funny, don't you?
That is the last time I'll mention it, I swear.
would have been better if Michael was here because, oh my lord. It'd only be worse, actually. Alright. I'll just use my, like, half golden revolver, I guess. I don't know. Whoops, that was an accident.
Where did these
Come on,
sons
reload.
of bitches come from?
North Carolina? I don't know. Ow! Son of a...
We're putting you out of business.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna rush people. Let's do this.
Look out, we got more coming up.
Alright. How we're gonna do this.
We paid good money for that. You don't mess with them.
Really gruesome, if you ask me. Ooh, okay. Ah, knocked him. Now you're dead. Alright. Now I'm gonna go rush somebody with a knife because I'm just a cool kid like, or not. I mean, right behind me. That, okay, thank you, Bill. And you, good sir, dead. Not gonna question it. Not gonna question that.
No.
Let's find Dutch and get out of here.
Fine by me.
But can I steal the wagon though? That's the real question. No, I can't. Like this is not gonna be like a complete thing. It's just, you know, just what I'm gonna let y'all know, pretty much. It's like, hey, this is what's gonna happen, you know. So yeah. I want to put a bullet in them though.
Well done. Well, forgive me, but me and my men must return to our lives. Ah, seems like we failed to destroy the last of the moonshine.
Sure.
Would you like us to?
Well, I normally take it for personal consumption. It's sort of part of the job. But I better get back home. Why don't I just take a jug or two and leave you boys the rest to show that there's no hard feelings on account of the war?
We are all Americans.
Of course. My cousin, Webster. He used to say some of us is not as American as others, if you know what I mean. Only I didn't quite. Come on, you degenerate, no-good, white trash, hillbilly piece of scum. I know you, Billy Lime.
Finally.
You've always been a piece of
Finally.
crap. Come on, move it.
We have a life on a land so stupid, a backwater so backwards that even we are like geniuses. Bill, get this stuff out of here. Come on, you ride with me.
Okay.
See,
somewhere near camp, boss?
Yes, show it to Hosea. I'm sure he can find a use for it. Bit of trouble back there, Arthur?
Ain't there always? From what they was yelling, I think they were the buyers.
Old
I mean-
Archibald didn't ask too many questions, so neither should we.
I ain't planning to.
yep.
That wasn't worth the effort, though. Yep.
But I got a Lancaster repeater and a carbine and rolling block and, you know, so on and so forth. Nothing
Ties
important.
hiding in plain sight. These lawmen, these two families. I mean, I really think we can play this from all sides. It's got Hosea written all over it.
This is starting to sound like the Young Dutch again.
What do you mean, young Dutch? I'm as strong as I have ever been. Hey, you know what? Why don't I race you back?
Okay, you're on.
That's the spirit. Okay. On my word. Set, go!
Come on, let's what put. Come on, come on.
You're a good boy.
I don't know who's more passionate, you or your horse.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy wiping that smirk off your face.
Anytime you want to stop for a breather, you let me know.
There, boy. Okay, boy.
Okay there, boy. Yep. Final stretch.
Hold that thing.
No doubt. It's sad to think back to you in your prime. Come on.
That's my boy.
Now, come on.
There we go. We got a win.
I never knew you were quite so good at running away, Arthur.
I never knew age had slowed you down quite so much.
Well, time is a bastard. When you get to be my age, well, you'll know that better than anything. Be well. I had fun with you today. I was gonna say you're like a son to me. But you're more than that.
Oh, look at that. Bromance. I'm kidding. Anyways, I guess that'll be all for today, boys. And girls. So, bye-bye.